Hey everybody, I'm Lady Sylvine and welcome to my Realm of Purpose. Today we are going to be talking about Mythal. Mythal is one of 4 goddesses in the 8, sort of 9 god elven pantheon. She's associated with sorrow, motherhood, protection, justice, and vengeance. Above all else, Mythal is known for her protectiveness and her fierceness. She is a goddess who puts her foot down and resolves conflicts with her clever ways, especially when it comes to her fellow deities who tended to disagree or get carried away with their, let's say, antics. And she's respected enough that her word was final, even to her husband, the leader of the pantheon, Elgurnan. Mythal is known by several names and titles: the Protector, the Great Protector, the Mother, Adjudicator, and Saviour. Some of you may be surprised to learn that there is an associated word that gives an indication of what her name means. Mythalin, meaning Child of Vengeance. There was a character in the Dragon Age tabletop RPG called Mythalin, whose name translates to Child of Vengeance. If this is to be taken as canon and true, then Mythal means vengeance, as Len, in relation to the word Dalen, means child or little one, in reference to a student or youngling. This is super interesting, considering it's actually Elgurnan we typically think of when we associate an elven god with vengeance. However, this could be explained by the elven creation mythos, which involves Elgurnan punishing his father, the sun, for harming his mother, the earth, nearly destroying creation in the process, when Mythal steps out of the ocean to calm him and allow him to see reason. Whereafter, Mythal creates the moon, which is called a pale reflection of the sun's true glory. Perhaps then she is named Vengeance after her husband Elgurnan's act, just as the moon was created as a reflection of the sun. I feel there's some kind of symbology implied there, but yeah, it's pretty loose. I do actually want to back this up, because it's not the only instance of the lore calling Mythal a god of vengeance. Fun fact. There is a shield called Mythal's Blessing, found in the Heroes of Dragon Age game, which was discontinued and is now unavailable to play, sadly. And this shield's item description refers to Mythal as a god of vengeance. That's it. I'm sure there's some other instances that relate Mythal to more so vengeance than justice, but although this may be an oversight, or it may be purposeful, we don't know, but I did think it was worth mentioning. An essential thing to know about Mythal is her place as a mother figure, in the literal sense that she is referred to as the actual mother of some of the other deities in the pantheon, as well as more of a figurative, metaphorical kind of mother. She's someone of reason, of guidance, and decisiveness. Many would call upon her to settle disputes, to protect those in fear of victimhood, as well as perform an act of judgment to those who have wronged, as opposed to Elgurnan, her counterpart, whose fury would surely destroy all it touched. So the difference between the two would be, you would call on Mythal for reparations for wrongdoings, but you would call on Elgurnan for destructive victory over those who have wronged. There's this fluid balance between fierceness and gentleness with Mythal, her dual nature, that many who do not believe in the old ways struggle to comprehend. A firm but fair court judge with a divine title would be the best way to describe her role among her fellow gods and goddesses. Those who still worship Mythal pray to her for protection when they feel fear, knowing that their mother will surely hear the calls of her children. Alas, few tales are ever so simple.